Welcome to Not Milk Never Milk. Subscribe if you're lactose intolerant.
You start by preparing a verified Kali image so your live session is trustworthy. Download the latest ISO and check the SHA 256. This prevents tampered files. Once verified, write the ISO to a USB with Rufus or Etcher, choosing persistence if you need saved changes. Make sure your target machine is set to boot from USB in BIOS or UEFI. If Secure Boot blocks booting, disable it temporarily. These steps get you into a reproducible, bootable live environment quickly and securely. Once you boot the USB, choose the Live or Live with Persistence option so your tools and files behave as expected. You'll want to configure networking next. Enable Wi-Fi or plug Ethernet, use DHCP for simplicity, or set a static IP for predictable services. If you created persistence, mount that partition and unlock it so your changes save between sessions. Also, ensure time and locale are set correctly so certificate checks and package operations work without surprises. You're now ready to use Kali. Update app sources first and upgrade selectively to avoid a long live session update. Launch Pentest tools as root when necessary, but operate regular apps as a non-privileged user to limit risk. Once finished, close sessions, unmount persistent storage, and shut down the system to flush caches. If you disabled Secure Boot, re-enable it after removing the USB. Troubleshooting tip: if boot fails, recreate the USB with a different tool and recheck the ISO checksum immediately.
Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, leave a like and consider subscribing. See you next time.